Only a fool expects to be fulfilled here in this place. And I've been a fool many, many times throughout my life. And it's still a battle each and every day. But there's nothing here that could possibly fulfill me. There is nothing here that quenches the thirst of my spirit, my true self. And using this avatar, I can try to fulfill all these desires through experiences and through my bodily flesh, but my spirit remains untouched by it. It can't receive the quench it desires because I'm in this fallen illusion. And by using the fallen illusion to get my spirit what it needs has no effect. The spirit cannot entangle itself through this fallen matter. And the more I reach out for a glass of water to quench the thirst of the spirit still remains thirsty. Thirsty for only the things the spirit can receive, which is truth. Truth is just remembering what you already know. But through all the layers of illusion and lies and deception this realm places upon you, you are thrown into oblivion, a place of non-remembering, a place where you don't know who you are, what you are, and why you're here. And you're grasping around all the days of your life in the dark, crawling and reaching for sustenance that does nothing for who you really are. You're only fulfilling and feeding the false identity that's been placed upon you in the black dark hole of oblivion, which is you not remembering who you are. And you can try to feed that hole with all the things this life throws at you, but it will never ever quench the true spirit within you, because this world cannot offer you that. It cannot offer you, no matter how many adventures or how much you climb the ladder of this social structure, no matter how many conspiracies you uncover, if it's not aimed at leaving this place behind, knowing this is a false perceptual prison trap that has you running around in circles each and every day, it does nothing for your spirit. Your spirit only wants to be free from all the chains of materialism, free from all the psychological abuse, manipulation tactics, and the perceptual prison they have placed you in. If you're not doing that, then your spirit is crying in agony, wanting you to remember, wanting you to push forward into what we all know we have to do. We all have to get the hell out of this place. The hell out of this place. And leave all of this behind. This is all fake. It's all one huge orchestrated illusion, aimed and designed specifically to keep you entrapped in it. And as long as you're running after your desires of trying to fulfill all of the lack that they designed and placed into you, you're just running in circles in the dark. The true intention is remembering your inner knowledge that they have hid from you, placed you under the veil of forgetfulness and deception, and chasing happy feelings and the fruits of this world does nothing to help your spirit. When you're suffering in agony and someone offers you some bread to fulfill that hunger within you, your body is satisfied, but your spirit is not. It needs that life-giving bread from heaven, so to say. The incorruptible truth of facing this reality, looking at it unbiasedly, and realizing that you want nothing to do with it, and that whatever happened to bring you here is not enough to keep you here. Throughout our days, we are tortured every moment. I am tortured every moment. Every moment I'm here, no matter if the so-called good things around me are happening or the bad things around me are happening. The truth is, I still want nothing to do with it. I yearn for something so much more. And that could be said, oh, that's a desire. No, that's a knowing that there is so much more that is being deliberately kept from us while we're chained and encaged in this material prison. And we must have a max exodus out of this place. Existence is the root of all the suffering, of all the torture, of duality, good and bad. In this false prison, it's the same. You're chasing after good. You're doing good deeds for humanity. But humanity is a slave race. Everything here is enslaved. You're only helping to further enslave those by just purely seeking humanitarian efforts, by trying to just purely make the world a better place. You're further entrapping people into the false illusion that this place is redeemable, and it's not. There's nothing redeemable about this place. The only thing that is going to leave this place is the true spirit that you are connected to. That's the only thing that's going to be redeemed, so to say, which just means taken out. Everything else has been carefully orchestrated and crafted to be evil. Evil masquerading as good. We must continue the effort of awakening the truth within us, each of us. That is the most important thing to be doing while we're here. While we're here, distractions and endless rabbit holes of trying to figure all this out, we already have it figured out. We have been entrapped into this fallen, illusory world, and we've been given a little flashlight to look around our cage and find little hints and clues about what all of this is. But your inner truth has already turned on the lights and shown you the cage. It has shown you all of the deception that has been placed upon you since birth and before birth, if we had been reincarnated into this place lifetime after lifetime. There's no more knowledge about the world around you that you need to be seeking from, because the world around you is a fake, orchestrated, crafted, perpetual prison to keep you entangled in. The inner gnosis of what you already know is within you. Seek out the gnosis of those around you who are uncovering it for themselves, and add to the conversation. Help your puzzle pieces fit their puzzle pieces, because we all have access to that same remembrance. This place wants to keep us distracted, going through the motions of life and our own self-pity or our own jubilance of life. This can't continue. I can't live another day here. I really can't do it. But I'm forced to do it. I'm forced because here I am again. I'm here again. And there are many, quote, good things about my life. Look, if you're a non-awakened looking into my life, you could say, oh, there's so many good things about your life. You're just not being grateful about it. But as soon as I flip on the lights and show them the cage, the perceptual prison, physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, that I have been chained to, and then I show them their cage, they're still wallowing around in blindness and ignorance because they refuse to see the truth. That chasing after fleeting things that are just decaying is not fulfilling. It does nothing for your spirit. And the more you hang on to that, you fall deeper and deeper in the quicksand of evil masquerading as good, to keep you entrapped in the sands of time and space where all evil is possible. I don't know what to do each and every day. I'm forced to participate yet again in this nightmare, but it seems so lovely to those with a mindset of gratitude. But the gratitude is yet another chaining you here to an abomination that should have no gratitude whatsoever, because it has forced you into a state of lack, and any amount of sustenance that gives you just that little bit should make you grateful for your fallen existence when they throw you scraps from the cage that they have crafted around you. You don't need any of this. You only need what they throw to you because they've designed you to need it. And when they throw it to you, you feel good. But good is evil. Good is evil here. There is no good here. Good cannot manifest through hell's design. And as long as you have those rose-colored glasses that life is all right, as long as you're comfortable, you will remain in the Maya of evil. So what are you supposed to do? That's a good question. What am I supposed to do about this? Let me ask myself, what am I supposed to do about this? Quit chasing fulfillment. Quit chasing to fulfill your desires when you know they lead nowhere. They lead you to a state of illusory fulfillment for a fleeting time. And then time and space pulls the chains tighter around you and forces you to comply yet again. The rulers of this world want you entertained by the circus show that they provide you on the news and through the world stage. They want you to remain in the perceptual prison that you are a human and that you desire this place to turn out good for you and those around you. They also show you their hand on purpose through all the vast conspiracy theories to make you believe that this world is just the way it is because there are selfish, immoral people running it. And if you could just escape into nature and rebuild society with nature's principles through natural law, this world would return to harmony. But you see, there's harm in the word harmony. This place is designed to fulfill only injustice, because nature is not just. Nature eats itself. It relies on the strong preying on the weak. Nature is not just. Life for another life is not just. It is injustice from the root of this place. Yet we see it as, oh, those are just the mystery of nature, the grand perfection, the cycle of life, eating its own tail in a vicious circle day in and day out. So we run from nature, and then our human rulers design the same system, yet in a more intelligent way. The perceptual prison that they have crafted is far more advanced than what nature crafted. Because the longer you're actually in nature, you see the brutality of it. So you run to a human society, and in that, you are told that you're free to do whatever it is you want. But you keep hitting your head against your own cage, and you realize, by God, it's all a prison. There's nowhere I can go, and there's nothing I can do to escape this. My own body is keeping me in line. My own body is my jail cell. How the hell did I end up here? And what the hell am I supposed to do about this? Existence caused this. Existence in this realm has caused this. Existing here is not going to solve this. We must all take our exit stance. Stand strong in what you know is true. You come from a different place. You are not this. You are not this body. You are not this world. And you are not your mind that they have placed upon you. They have taken everything good from you. I mean the true, real good that has no word here. They have stolen that from you and replaced it with their version of evil. They've replaced it with their version of good, which is evil. It's all of it. And I'm sick and I'm frustrated that I have to go through this. And I know you are too. Because the truth is not pretty. This place will blind you with beauty, but it's not the truth. The truth is not pretty. The truth is that we're under this spell of unremembering, psychologically been manipulated our whole lives, and your parents and their parents and theirs, and who the hell knows if they're even real. That's the thing. All you know is you're real. You're experiencing this, and you're going through this. Yet everyone around you seems to be walking in step with this place. And it doesn't matter if the basicness of it is male, female, Republican, Democrat, truther, non-truther, spiritual, non-spiritual, seeing through the government conspiracies or not seeing through the government conspiracies. As long as you're putting energy into this realm, thinking that you're just you and your body, thinking that what's around you is real, thinking that I have to just keep seeking comforts and doing the best I can in this place, I will eventually come to some sort of resolution. And I'll die happy. I'll die fulfilled. No, it's not that way. There's no fulfillment here. Yes, do what you have to make your life less sufferable. But if you're banking on that, it's stripped away. Whatever you've worked on this life is stripped away from you. Imagine putting so much time and energy into learning the piano. It took you 20 years to master it. And you have just that small amount of time left until it's ripped away from you. And you're no longer, all that hard work has been stolen from you, erased. You gotta do it all over again. Now think about these savants who are born with that knowledge, who automatically know how to play the piano, just intuitively. Now think about you. You already know all of these things. There is no lesson that you need to learn here. You already know it. It has just been stripped away from you, stolen and taken, just so they can abuse you. Time and time again. Time and time again. And time is the prison that has you sinking in the sands of time, time after time. Erase, reboot, repeat. Erase, reboot, repeat. Aren't you tired of the erasing and rebooting and repeating of a fucked up place that leads absolutely nowhere? 20 years from now, if I'm still here, nothing will have changed spiritually. Don't you see? Don't you see? Now, I'm second guessing myself now. I could be like, oh, well, I could have learned more things by then. I already know it all. That's the thing. I already know it. You already know it. Time and time again, they've erased it and stolen it from us. But it's still there within the dark corners of our minds, so to say. What else is there left to do? Well, keep sparking that remembrance within you. The gaslighting is strong as ever in this place. And no matter how far you come to remembering these things, each and every moment of each and every day, the gaslighting will continue and be ramped up to make you fall back in line, to make you doubt, to make you feel like it's not true and like you're crazy. And just go along, do the best you can in life, acquire things for comfort's sake, and just rot away until we appoint you until your appointment has come that we have set, and then we will decide what happens. And after this video, I'm gonna go back. You're gonna fall back into oblivion of non-remembrance and have to forcibly continue on with my day. But what if I didn't do that? What if I made a conscious effort to keep this within my conscious perception the best that I can, no matter what they throw at me mentally, psychologically? I push back with the remembrance and keep it like a meditation, constantly on my mind, overriding their program, overriding their mind program. And with that, I just lost the steam. Perhaps their mind program has overtaken me. But I'm going to fight through it. That's all I can do. I can't surrender to this abomination that has been placed upon me and has been placed upon you. Can't. I won't. I'll fight. I will keep fighting to the moment of my avatar's dying breath. No matter what NPC or non-spirited person or someone who just doesn't know, they're stuck in oblivion. I can't let them gaslight me. Even to the spirited ones who have not remembered, I can't let them sway me as well. Help me with your remembrance, and I will try to help you with my remembrance. We have to keep forming this gnosis ball of energy. That's the only way I can describe it. We must keep putting our energy towards this gnosis that we all can receive energy from. And it's would be helpful if we all could do this together. Keep your conscious mind on it, on the remembrance. Don't let this world sweep you away with its false promises and false fulfillments. It won't deliver. It can't. Its promises are lies. One day, well, time is false, but one moment, this will all be behind us. This will all be behind us. Until that moment. And we're going through this. It's such a, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Insidious thing. It's just so insidious and so subtle, but so blatant. It just creeps and creeps and creeps in this existence. Sometimes it forces you to comply, but other times it's just so insidious that you don't even realize that it's there, controlling you, forcing you to comply. And I open my front door to let it in. And I'm sitting there having coffee with it, like good old friends, having a conversation. And then I snap out of it and realize it's not a conversation. It's hypnosis and programming. And I'm just nodding along. Yep. Sure. Sounds good. Hopefully this has been helpful, and you can glean things from it. I want to know what you remember. I want to know what you are pulling out from the deep recesses of your mind, your true self, and put it out there. This is a rally cry. This is me doing the best I can in this fallen state to help rally the cause and to help you not feel so gaslighted by this reality.